Hello guys and welcome to our Gameweek 30 preview. I know I haven't been uploading lately, I've been too busy, but I promise that I'll be back soon. Anyway, let's jump into some team stats and players facts. Did you know that Wilfried Zaha has scored 5 goals in 9 appearances against Brighton in all competitions, while he has been involved in 6 goals in his last 6 Premier League matches with 5 strikes and 1 assist. Callum Wilson has scored 6 goals in 5 league appearances for AFC Bournemouth against the Yorkshire side, including 4 in 3 Premier League matches. Harry Kane has scored in his last 4 Premier League meetings with Southampton, netting 6 goals. That includes goals in his last 3 matches at St Mary's. West Ham have won all 3 of their Premier League meetings with Cardiff by a 2-goal margin, most recently triumphing 3-1 in December's reverse fixture. Man City have never lost a Premier League match against Watford and have won the last 7 in a row by an aggregate score of 22-3. Chelsea have won all 4 of their Premier League home matches against Wolves, scoring 14 goals and conceding just 2. Our top 3 budget picks are Maddison, costing you 6.7. Although he has registered only 1 assist along the previous 5 game weeks, his record of 24 attempted assists during that period is better than any other teammate and among the best in the league. He faces Fulham, who have conceded more goals on the road than any other club. Zaha for 6.9 mil. In an impressive form, having scored 5 goals in his last 5 starts, he's very involved in Crystal Palace's attacking set plays lately, with 7 shots on target and 10 attempted assists along the last 5 games. Snodgrass for 5 mil. He recorded 2 assists in his last 2 appearances. This is mainly due to his set-piece potential from dead balls, offering a cheap alternative to the more expensive yet less productive Felipe Anderson as well as Antonio. Cardiff conceded a whopping 31 goals at home as it stands. That's more than any other team in the league. Our top 3 differentials in Gameweek 30 are: firstly, we have Higuain. So far he has 3 goals in 5 games, so it's a good start. Chelsea are a good team to get players from at the moment, as they don't blank, plus they will still have a double game week derived from their postponed game with Brighton. Chelsea have a reasonable run of games coming up, and they will be pushing for a top 4 place. Higuain will hope to be at the forefront of the challenge and should score a few goals. Next we're going with Declan Rice. He is currently listed as a defender but plays in midfield, so he will presumably be able to get more forward. He's also a threat in set pieces as a tall player who's good in the air. The Hammers do not blank in Gameweek 31, and their next 3 game weeks face off against Cardiff, Huddersfield and Everton. There could be some clean sheets in there. Lastly, this week we have Michy Batshuayi. We think he's good value for money at 6.5 mil. He scored 2 goals in his last 3 games and plays home to Brighton in Gameweek 30 and home to the worst team Huddersfield in Gameweek 22. They blank in Gameweek 31, but the good thing about that is that he will have at least 1 double game week, so it depends on your strategy. Concerning clean sheets odds, Man City, Liverpool and Chelsea have the highest clean sheets odds in Gameweek 30. Check out the rest of the list for the odds of all the other teams. Our top 4 players to watch are: Fabianski. The Polish goalkeeper has always been a good choice for safe points. In addition, Fabianski is facing Cardiff, one of the least scoring teams in the league. The Hammers have kept 5 clean sheets in the last 7 matches against the Bluebirds. Lucas Dean. He's been redundant for Everton throughout the whole season, always joins the attacks and is on set pieces. The fact that the Toffees managed to keep 5 clean sheets in the last 6 matchups with Newcastle makes him a flawless pick for Gameweek 30. Mo Salah, 5 blanks in the last 6 game weeks. That's a terrible stat. Therefore, people are jumping into the get rid of Mo Salah bandwagon. His price has decreased by 0.2. Now let's take a look at what Mo Salah can still offer to FPL managers. A home game against Burnley after Liverpool's dreadful run in Premier League. A home game against Burnley is the perfect chance to get back on winning tracks. Aguero. With City on top of the table, now is the time for Pep to utilize his whole workforce and maintain the title winning spot. Indeed, the Argentinian striker is the leader of the season's attack. Aguero has scored 10 goals and assisted 2 in just 6 career games against Watford. Our favorite captain picks for Gameweek 30 are: Sterling playing Watford home, Kane playing Southampton away, and our punt pick is Lukaku playing Arsenal away. Let's finish up with some frequently asked questions. Who's the best premium striker to have? In this moment, Aguero is the best premium striker available due to his impeccable form, especially at home. However, with Jesus' return to full fitness, expect Aguero to be rested occasionally. Of course, City have a blank game week. It's fair to say all top 6 clubs will be prioritizing European competition over the coming weeks. Still, Aguero is a favorite for me. If you own Higuain, it is ideal to have either Aguero or Kane up front with him. Keep or sell Rashford following Lukaku's recent form. First of all, if I were to make that transfer, I'd save it until after United's clash with Arsenal. Second of all, Lukaku's been fortunate enough to grab most of United's goals in recent games, but I don't expect that to last, as I'm sure Rashford and Pogba will soon enough reclaim their share of goals. Third of all, for those 10.7 millions, there are some cheaper options such as Higuain and Vardy, who have somewhat easier fixtures coming up, so I suggest to just stick with Rashford for now. Salah out, money in. It's a risky move. Only do this if you have other Liverpool cover. Of course, Van Dijk, Arnold and Robertson are the ones I'm talking about. Alisson is also a great fit, but there are cheaper goalkeepers including Fabianski and Heaton, so if all of that aligns, I would cash in on Salah's poor form for Sadio Mane. Salah will return to scoring ways eventually. The formula question is when. Keep or sell Son after recent blanks. Since the return of Harry Kane, it seems the spotlight has directed away from the South Korean. The two have played well together before. The English striker has scored in each game apart from the loss against Chelsea since his reappearance. Selling Son is a major risk if you aren't eyeing Kane for the remainder of the season, for that would be a mistake. We have come to the end of this preview. Thank you guys for watching. Check out our Facebook, Twitter and website for daily updates. Good luck in Game Week 30 and talk to you soon.